Good morning, y'all. It's a nigga named Chris, man. Hey, happy morning to y'all. Good morning, everybody. Uh, just wanted to wish everybody a good week, good day. I want to do a story time real quick. This is a music story. This is how I met the Witchdoctor. Uh, for those who don't know who that is, he's a member of the Dungeon family. And if y'all don't know who that is, that's pretty much the clique that the Goody Mob and Outkast run with, as well as Organized Noise and a host of others. Now, the way I met Witchdoctor was I was in Atlanta. I'm not sure of the year. I don't want to put no stamp on it. Just know it was 2000s when I met him. Uh, I met some other cats earlier, but we'll get to that. Uh, and he had put an album out, and I can't really remember which album it was, but it was an independent album, and I dug it. And I seen him around town once or twice, but I just never ended up being able to speak, because there was always people around or performing. So finally, got my opportunity, reached out, and someone put me up to him, made a connect. So I gave him a call, and then from there, we linked up. Um, we got tight. We went to the studio a couple times. I went to the dungeon for the first time. And those that know, they know that when you're there, it's one animal that secures that whole estate. Very big gray dog. I don't know if it's still alive now, but the night I went and that dog crept up on me and everybody was saying, hey, she's cool, she's cool. And she was cool, but the dog was so fucking big, my nigga. It had to be like a super mastiff or something. And it was gray. You know what I'm saying? It's the first time I've seen shit like that. And it was a female. But man, just being in that element, you know what I'm saying? It was something that was like a gift, because I'm like, damn, I'm about to record or I'm about to give a verse to this dude and he runs with these, you know what I'm saying? And the more I was around, I met people and I've heard songs that they might not ever put out that was straight hits. Classics. To me it was a classic. You know what I mean? Yeah, I met Cool Breeze, I met all of them pretty much. Come to find out, I even was able to do music. See, this is around the time I've had my little run with the hip hop because a couple bad decisions, signings. That's what kind of threw me out of whack and kind of made me so disoriented and discouraged about trying to get a major deal or anything. I was like, okay, we can go independent now. But yeah, just being in that realm, in that industry, around the industry for that little time, it just showed me, you really gotta have it, you know what I'm saying? And you really gotta have people in your corner that's not gonna be yes men and lie to you at every given chance, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got songs on SoundCloud to this day with members of the DF, just because, I treasure that music, I end up putting it out. It was like a mixtape, excuse me. But it just didn't really go nowhere. And plus I was over 30 at the time and, my age, I'm kind of like, you know what, I'm ready to just go on and bow out. And produce or engineer, or do something like that. Because I felt the older I was getting, I wasn't trying to be out there rapping 30, 40 years old. Because I know my patience, I know my respect level, and I know my patience. I'm going to say that again, you know. But anyway, that's how I met him, man. We just got linked up, and it's been a gift to this day. And if you watching this, EJ, hit me up, man. I think I still got your number, but man, it's just been rough lately. You know what I mean? But I like to keep all my good people in touch But if y'all don't fuck with the Witchdoctor or never heard his music, go on YouTube, look up Witchdoctor. He got a single called Holiday and another one called There's Only One with Outkast. But y'all go peep SoundCloud out. When I was rapping, the name was Lonnie Osage. And before that, it was Fontaine. So if you look up any of those names on SoundCloud, you will see the music. And like I said, I got songs with Backbone, I got songs with Timo from the Goody Mob, I got songs with Witchdoctor, etc. And to me, they classics because I put the blood, sweat, and tears into it. And I really don't care if it's a worldwide hit. It's a hit to me. You know what I mean? But, I got paid for features. And like I said, I dabbled a little bit in the industry, but it wasn't enough. People look at it now and be like, oh, shit, you was just there for a minute. You're right. Because I made some bad decisions, trusted a couple of wrong people, and they just deterred me. But if you don't get anything from this message, just remember, like I'm saying, don't be deterred. Don't let no one control your destiny. Yeah, it might sound good being on a major label or someone claiming they're going to be your manager, but always look out for yourself at the same time. Don't let no one guide your journey because it'll end up like mine or countless others. I'm just glad I wasn't in that position like people get the one-hit wonders and they get them big checks and them big endorsements and then the managers take all the money. I'm glad I didn't get there because it would have got ugly. Especially if someone tell me, oh man, you're supposed to have $1 million or you're supposed to be banked up and your manager's out, this and that. It'd be ugly. It'd have been a spree well going on, like, oh shit, artist attacks his manager. So I'm kind of glad I didn't get that far. But I was still thinking independent the whole time. I was just wanting to be with idols that I feel are idols in the music industry. But I'll touch some more on the music. It ain't just them. I ran to some others and did some things, but this is just the morning for the Witchdoctor, Dungeon Family. And as y'all know, the Goody Mob, Outkast, they run with the Dungeon Family, and you pretty much know what they've done. People now still saying Outkast is the best of all time. Dungeon. I've been there. You know what I'm saying? I'm in there writing verses with other niggas like Slim Calhoun, all kind of, man. Feeling good, man. Cheesing. Because to me, that was like a bucket list. And I got to get down with that in my early 20s. You know what I'm saying? But I'll be back with more story time. This is just one about my little brush with hip-hop. But y'all be cool, man. It ain't Chris, man.